People always call and ask us, why should I bring my kids to this experiential learning program with horses? And I have 4 main reasons for you. The first one is the life skills themselves. The second piece is the relationship piece. The third is experiential learning, and of course the last piece is really learning to be a leader of their own lives. The first piece, the life skills piece, is essential because we can learn from books and we learn in school, but how do we learn about life? In our program, everybody works as a team. So that first piece is learning to work with others well. And I mean, if you look at our lives, as you grow older, you never get to pick who you're going to work with or who's going to be on your team necessarily in life. So this is an essential part of just building that initial strong skill of being able to work with others. The other skills that they will learn are things like focus, communication, negotiation, body language, and many, many more that will help your kids to really go onto that first path. Communication today is huge. We think about all the texting that we do, we're chasing Pokemons and everything else under the sun, but are we actually communicating with people? And how do we know how to do that? A lot gets lost, just body language, tone, in text messages and emails. So how do we get ourselves on the right track to be able to properly communicate with the other human beings in our lives? The next piece is about relationships and how do we build those? How do we work within the relationships of our own lives, whether it be our peers at school, our families, working with our teachers, or again, working in groups. But this program can really help people to recognize how much easier these relationships can be if we work together rather than trying to fight against each other all the time. They learn to appreciate other people's strengths, other people's limitations, and how those can be worked with to get the best benefit for the entire team. Really, this is preparing youths to go out into the real world and build these relationships with trust and respect so that they can go out with integrity and learn how to build a relationship with other people as they go forth in their lives. The third piece of this is the experiential learning piece, and this is so, so important. People get to see the actual change in behavior and the consequences of that immediately within our arena. And the lessons are not left in the arena. Everything must be paralleled back to everyday life so we can utilize these skills. People work in classrooms all the time, but it's different when they can actually have a hands-on experience to feel that consequence and be able to apply it to their everyday lives. We had one teacher who came out and brought her entire class of kids with her, and she would actually bring it back into the classroom. She'd say, now guys, if we were with the horses, what would the horses be doing right now? And they would all calm down and say, oh yeah, we'd be freaking out the horses. So it just goes to show how all of these lessons that they're learning, since they are experiential, can be applied to everyday life so that they have things to draw from when they're making their future choices. And that leadership piece. Leadership does not mean that you have to be the principal of the school or the head of the cheerleading team or whatever else it may be. It's about being a leader to themselves, knowing that yes, I am okay with this, or no, I don't want to do that. To be able to stand on their own 2 feet and not just follow the pack. They need to be a leader of their own lives. So what would the world look like if we created leaders right from the young age? People need choice, and once youth realize that they have choice in the decisions that they make every single day. They have choice in if they choose to do their homework that night or if they choose to blow it off and go out with friends. Everything in life is a choice, and if we can guide them to make the right choices through their lives, we are preparing youth for life skills that will help them to move forward and be the best person that they can be. Bottom line, what is it that we want for our kids? We want them to be the leader of their own lives. We want them to be able to make their own choices. And we want to know that when we're gone one day, hopefully not soon, but when we're gone one day, that they are totally prepared for what lies ahead of them. Let's build the skills in our kids now so that they have it for their bright, bright futures.